Eagles Television. If you're just tuning in with us, this is our first episode and we're here talking about homosexuality. And this is the show that's going to answer the questions that you always wanted to know, where people were afraid to ask. And we have our special guest here, Javon Pender, who's not afraid to come out and bring you into the closet and bring you out of the box with him as he answered the questions for us. Now, when we left you, he was going to take us into his bedroom and let us know what it means to be feminine. So, Javon, we want to know, what does it mean to be feminine as a homosexuality? What did you wear? What did you do at night? Did you wear makeup? How did you, what did you do? Let us know.
I was myself. I'm just like this. No makeup, never that. I never went that far. Never whatever. No wigs, no girls' underwear. That's just nasty. I'm still a man.
So you wear Fruit of Balloons?
No, I do not wear
Hanes?
No, Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein, do they have the male piece in the front?
No, mostly Calvin Klein's are briefs. Like they're kind of like boy shorts, but they're called briefs. They like cut like right here at the top of the thigh. Colorful ones. I mean, the fabric feels good.
Colorful ones. Let's talk about the colors.
My favorite pair. I love them underwear. This is my favorite pair are purple, lime green, and yellow, and they're like striped all the way around, and they're so cute. And like on the waistband it says Calvin Klein, and on the back it has the CK. But that was for me. I like that. I bought them for me. But you know, you get in the room and they like, oh, them sexy. You're like, oh well, then I might wear these. You know, and I got like some biker ones. I don't like boxers. Boxers stuff hanging too far. And it's just, I don't like my stuff hanging and stuff.
So, do your male friends prefer for you to look a certain way? Do you wear certain things for them?
No.
They don't have no special requests?
No, actually, the funny part is, I was the one who asked them or came up with requests. Like, I would ask them, what you want me to wear tonight? What you want me to do? They were like, I don't care. Because, not to gloat and not to brag on sin, but I was just good at what I did. So, it really wasn't about the clothes.
So, okay. So, when you say you're good at what you did, that was because you were buffing up?
Buffing up, giving the bob head, yes.
Okay, you was
and
bobblehead.
I was doing everything. I mean,
okay.
He was taking it and everything, but I knew how to do it. I knew how to take it.
You know how to take
and most men, most men told me like it felt like a vagina.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, all of them. Basically.
So after the sex, let's talk about relationships with them. Like, what did you guys talk about? Did you have conversation with them? Or was that like, nah, did y'all have conversation? Did you all ever talk about why you did that to yourselves? Like, did you walk around the mall and talk and, you know?
The mall? What do you mean by the mall?
Mall, anywhere. Did you all?
Oh, I thought you meant like the Washington Mall, like where the monuments was. I was supposed to have a story for that, but that's another thing.
Oh, okay.
We did like, it's no different than what you do with your husband. After sex, we lay there, we cuddle, we look at TV, but that depends on the relationship between the person and you. If y'all just get it in and get it in, you get up and you go. It's like, I mean, I'm gonna hit you up later, let me know you got home safe, but it's sex. I mean, it's like it's not a one. You build the relationships, you do what you do, and you go by your separate ways. And different people you would build different relationships with. You know, maybe one night stand, or you just meet somebody with different apps on phones and things like that.
Let's talk about that, apps.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's talk about that. What apps are out there? So, and this is good because there's a lot of wives who need to check their husband phones.
Oh, I'm snitching?
Yeah, come on, let's talk about that.
The app.
Let's help these women out because they think their husbands are straight. They can be a little upset with us, but we're going to help them out for free. It ain't going to cost them nothing because you've probably been with a few of them.
I've never messed, I've been messing with married men about 3.
You don't know. They probably told you that. I do. You do? Okay.
I don't like messing with married men.
Well, we'll leave that up to them.
When
they see you after this interview.
Oh, I hope they don't. But The apps on Androids and iPhones, I know it's one called Mailforce, MALEFORSC, like Mailforce, that's one word. And the one that is most commonly used, is Grindr, GRINDR. And you set up a profile, you get on, you download it to your phone, you set up a profile, put a picture up there, you know, your height, weight, things like that, you know, your preferences, maybe if you don't want to, and maybe like a brief message, like I know mine's at one time when I did have it, was take me as I am.
That was your profile name?
No, my profile name is simply me.
Okay.
It was I am JoJo, and simply me, and at the end, it was, like you had a message, like something you would title your profile as. Like it was like, this is my profile and this is what I put on there, and that was take me as I am.
Okay.
And it would have, when you log onto it using the location, you know, technology on the new Android phones, it would let you know who was in your perimeter and where they were. Like if I was on the phone, if I was on my Grindr and the next door neighbor was also, it would show you him first because he'd be the one closest to you.
So wait a minute, y'all had a faggot navigation system.
Faggot is derogatory.
Let's talk about that. Because I had somebody that got on me a couple times, and they said that homosexuals don't like to be called faggots. Can you explain that to me? Why?
Because faggot is derogatory. I mean, being
a homosexual is derogatory.
To you, it might be, but to us, it's not. I mean, to them, it's not. And so what I used to be.
So how do you clean up derogatory?
It's not cleaning it up. It's just like, back in the day, people would have preferred to be called black than a nigger.
So how do you call a whore?
Who calls a whore a whore?
So what should a whore be called?
A girl with loose booty.
I don't think so.
A girl with friendly booty.
She's a whore. She's a prostitute.
But homosexual, I would, you know, at my times, it's kind of hard because I'm studying my process. I keep getting, you know, tenses mixed up, but whatever. You know, I hate the word faggot.
Okay. And that's fine. And we want to just say for you all watching that faggots do not like to be called faggots.
So why would you just say that?
I'm just talking for them. They don't like to be called faggots. Please do not call a faggot, okay? I'm sorry, faggot. I mean, Javon. I'm so sorry. I'm ex-homosexual.
Thank you.
Okay, so Javon, now back to the story. We had to discuss that.
What story? The Grindr story, or?
Yeah, the Grindr.
Oh.
So you were able to locate each other. So if he's 2 streets down from you,
I know exactly where he is.
And your phone alerts you.
It will bring them up.
That long Harry is down the street.
Whoever is on the app at the time within 10 to 5 mile radius.
Wow.
And it would show who was closest at what point. So they would come up as, so it would be you first, then it would be who's closest, and it would go by distance. So you have all these pictures. And the way you communicate was you just send them a chat. You can chat right there. Like, you see somebody you like, you hit them up, hey, what's good? And they might be 5 miles away. And you're like, what's good? You can send pictures over it. You can actually send your location. So they're like, hey, I'm about to come through. You know, the conversation got good. And this is straight up off the app. And I've never met the person or nothing. Just like internet dating back in the day, you know, and stuff like that.
And let's talk about that. Not to interrupt, let's talk about that because a lot of what the church don't know, the church folk who participate in dating and use dating online resources as a way to meet people, they don't know. And the Bible says that we perish because of lack of knowledge. And if you're waiting for us to use some biblical references, we will. But we want to get to truth first, and that's the problem. We don't ever want to talk about truth. But a lot of people who are dating, as Javon was just mentioning about internet, there's singles dating big old pornography thing out there, and that is ran by the singles dating thing is ran by one of the largest pornography owned companies out there, and this is where Christians are finding their mates at.
Wow.
And they don't understand that is owned by the same company that owns the pornography sites as well.
In Silicon Valley, California.
You know where it is? You know the owner?
No.
Okay. Have you ever got into pornography? Never.
You will not record me. I gotta get a government job one day. Never that.
Never that.
Never
Okay. So we're gonna. So Javon, do homosexuals get into? Do you love yourself? Like when you look in the mirror, do you love yourself?
I do.
You do. You love looking at yourself.
I definitely do.
So when you get down to your private area, what do you feel when you see that? Are you disgusted when you see that?
No, I'm not disgusted.
You're not?
No.
So what when what do you feel when you?
It's there.
Is it just there?
That's all it is.
It's just there.
That's all it is.
Okay, so you don't use it at all other than to use the bathroom?
That's all it is used for.
That's it?
Yep.
Wow.
What am I supposed to use it for?
For children.
Well, I'm not married.
I mean, just consider.
Oh, you saying if I was straight, I would look at it and be like,
right.
No.
I mean, you don't look at it as a waste.
It's not a waste.
It's not.
It's not. It does.
It get used.
During sex.
You so yours get buffed too?
No, not me.
Not you.
Not
that's.
I mean, that's my preference. Many people have their own preferences.
Got you. Respect that.
But all I do, during sex, you masturbate while you're.
So you masturbate. The person.
Is penetrating.
You.
Yes.
Wow. Interesting.
Just like, it is known that a female can't fully climax without vaginal stimulation and clitoris stimulation. It's like the vaginal is the back and the clitoris is this.
Okay, whatever you just said. Okay, so question. I have to ask my doctor about that.
Okay, make sure you do.
Yeah, I'll write that down.
Look at Discovery Channel. They tell you these things.
I'm gonna tell you, you keep messing with Discovery, you're gonna discover something.
Obviously, I have.
Yes, you have. So let me ask you this: so you believe that you were born gay?
For a long time, I didn't think that it was possible to be born gay, but in a sense of the word, yes. Yeah. All spirituality and religious people would say we are all born into sin. What I do believe happens is that a spirit or a stronghold can get attached to a fetus while in the womb. Mm-hmm. And when it's birthed out, if it's not nurtured or cut down from the beginning, which I wasn't always in church from birth. After I was about 6 or 7, I got into church, but being religious, you didn't tell those things. You didn't come out and say, Mom, I'm thinking about dudes, because you was too scared to tell somebody that.
Right.
And I believe that a spirit can jump on a fetus, and when it's birthed, the seed is already planted because of maybe a generational curse, which I realized happened in my family. Mm-hmm. Like doing some research and knowing some things, and as of recently, I've been putting things together, and I realized that because of a molestation that happened to somebody in my family some years ago, and was just pushed underneath the rug that nobody talked about, because that's that old family thing, you don't talk about those things. I believe that's how this curse affected this generation of my family. Mm-hmm. Because it's not just, I don't want to put people out there, but go ahead.
So you believe that you were born gay?
Yes.
Okay.
In the sense of the word, yes.
In the sense of the word. So being born gay as in born into sin, there's two separate things. I want you to be very clear to our viewing audience of what you're saying. Born gay or born into sin?
Born gay into sin. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Okay.
Born gay into sin.
Into sin.
Yeah, so you're already a sinner when you're born, but...
Right, that's what I want to say. Because we're all are born into sin. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm not saying that happens to everybody. I mean, that's what I believe. Because it